Multiple reflection of light. Okay students, now this topic is very interesting. Why? Because multiple reflection of light, that the light is going to be reflect for a multiple of time. Okay, and that easily happens. Yes, and there are lots of practical examples for that also. What is multiple reflection of light? The reflected ray from one mirror can act as an incident ray on another mirror. Here is a diagram, and here for this you can observe that there is one object that is into the two mirror. You can see that properly. Now the images that has been drawn here are 4 images. You can see that there for a single object there must be two images only, because there are 2 mirrors. Then why we are able to see 4 images? Yes, so this is the part of the multiple reflection, because let's suppose students, here is a mirror and here is a mirror, and the object who is standing in between of the 2 mirror. Okay, now the light that has incident on it get reflected again, because it is a mirror, it will reflect the light. Now the reflected light would fall on it and may behave as an incident light again. Okay, and the earlier incident light for it now fall back and again reflected here. So this reflection incidence is going on again and again, and that in case of this thing will give many images. Okay, now but why we have seen here only 4 images then? Many, it could be more, and it would depend on a particular formula, and that formula will give you an idea how many images now is being formed with the help of these mirrors. Like here in this case you can see that mirrors are like this. Okay, so there might be some particular angle between them. According to the angle that is into the between the mirror, जो mirrors के बीच का जो angle हो बनेगा, that depends what the image number would be. How many images would be formed then? Okay, so here is the formula for that, to find the number of images formed by the mirrors. Okay, that is n, that is number 360 divided by theta minus 1. Okay students, so this formula is working for the number of images. Like suppose these 2 images, these 2 mirrors, okay, and these 2 mirrors are situated in this direction, and let's suppose there is a 30-degree in between them. Now we need to find that how many images are formed. Let's suppose the object is standing here and it is throwing the light in this direction. Now this will, and also in this direction. Now this incident ray would get reflect, and this would get reflect, and this would also get reflect, and then again they will form as an incident ray. The reflection light that is by this mirror would be an incident ray for this mirror, and the reflected ray from this mirror would be considered as the reflected ray from this mirror. Okay, so this is how this formula works. Now because the 30-degree angle is here, let's suppose, so the number of images that is formed in this case would be 360 divided by 30 minus 1. 0 to 0 cancel, and that gives you 12 minus 1, that is 11. So in this particular case you will get 11 images. What if we put the object, the mirror images like this, in this manner, in front of each other? That would make what angle? Yes, they can get overlap to each other. So here we are having 0 degree. So now students, in this case n would be 360 divided by 0 minus 1, and dividing something by 0 would give you infinite, that is not defined. Okay, so if something is get minus, 1 is get minus from the infinite, would always give the infinite only, because we cannot judge what is infinite. We do not know. Infinite matlab anant, जो कभी खत्म नहीं होता है. So the reflection part in this, when the angle between the two mirrors would be 0, then the reflection and incident part would be going on again and again. That would give you infinite images in this case, and you can perform this experiment at your home also. Okay, infinite images would be a large number. Now let's suppose the mirrors are in this form. They are making the 90 degree with each other. Okay, so the angle here would be 90 degree in this case. Now the n, the number would be formed would be 360 divided by 90 minus 1. 0 to 0 cancel, 9 ones are 9 and 4 minus 1 would be 3. So in this particular case we would only get 3 images. Okay, so this formula is very useful, students, and related the thing about the practical application. So I think you have ever visited to the barber shop, and the barber is also using the same technique. He is uplifting, he is taking the behind the mirror, and like here is a mirror in front of you and you are sitting here, let's suppose. So the barber would take another mirror here in at the back of you, and you would be able the back side of your head, then that whether your haircut would be done properly or not. Okay, so in this way the barber is also know the technique of multiple reflection of light. So why not you? Okay, so consider this formula as a very important thing for this exam, and remember and consider the lots of practice should be taken for this formula.